Welcome to the third video in our Ethereal Clash of Souls stress test tutorial series. Our first video covered our primary spells and familiars, our second video covered the different objectives in Ethereal, and today's video is going to go over the 6 different class abilities that will be available on the stress test on Saturday, December 18th. Let's get into it. The first class ability we're going to talk about is the Skyslayer class ability. Skyslayers in Ethereal have the ability to jump into the air and take flight. In this stress test, our playable Skyslayer will be Leah, Heiress of the Jungle. Some things you need to know about the Skyslayer class ability are that it does have a stamina bar. This stamina bar gives you just enough time to travel between fire and ice lane, and then it will run out. If the stamina bar runs out, you will immediately end flying and fall toward the ground. Our Skyslayers are also unable to fly if they are in combat. You will see the stamina bar go from a green color to a red color once they run out of stamina, and then they will not be able to fly until it turns green again. The second class ability we'll talk about is the Berserker class ability. Spread around the map, there will be different types of rocks or jungle camps that have a blue crack-like structure on them. These indicate that this is a destructible wall or jungle camp. Now, when you're playing as a Ron, you'll be able to walk up to these jungle camps, press the shift key, and dash into them, destroying the rocks in the process. What this will do will create new paths for you and your team to take for the next 2 minutes, and then the rock or path will respawn, and then you will have to use the class ability again to reopen that path for your team. The third class ability we'll talk about will be the Reaper class ability. The Reaper class ability will allow you to climb up terrain if you have a stamina available for it. So as you can see, Malaya can climb up the terrain, climbs over the top, and can run straight over the edge. This does have a stamina bar similar to the Skyslayer class ability. However, the Reapers will be able to climb terrain while in combat. Their stamina bar is slightly smaller and does go down when they take damage as well. Another class ability in Ethereal will be the Cleric class ability. Marina will be the myth in the stress test that can use this class ability. And what it does is that when you press shift on an ally, it grants them a shield for a certain amount of time. Now, this does level up throughout the game. The higher versions of the shield give a shield to both you and your ally, and then increase the amount of shielding that is done to both you and your ally. This is great in conjunction with Marina because she has shields herself and can really help keep her team alive. Our fifth class ability is the Knight class ability. This class ability does level up throughout the game and behaves slightly differently than all of the rest. This class ability is not active from the start of the game. In order to get the tier 1, you must go up and kill 25 minions. Once you've unlocked the tier 1, you'll be able to use your class ability by pressing the shift key, which gives you a burst of movement speed and makes your cooldowns tick down slightly faster. In order to upgrade to the tier 2 version of your class ability, you must slay one of the wyverns. It can be fire wyvern, it can be ice wyvern, or you can even slay a tropos as well. Once you do that, your class ability is no longer just for yourself, it also empowers your team's movement speed. In order to get the tier 3, you must slay the Atropos. Once you slay a Atropos, the tier 3 activation of your class ability gives your entire team a significant burst of movement speed for a couple seconds. The final class ability we'll talk about today is the Archmage class ability. This allows you to place teleportation sigils on the ground, and that way you can teleport from location to location on a cooldown. When you place down your first teleportation sigil, you'll see a darkened version of the sigil on the ground, and then when you head over and place the second one, the crystal in the center will glow orange. When it is orange, you can press the shift key again to activate the teleportation and go from your current sigil that you're standing by to the other sigil that you've placed on the ground. Once you've teleported, your ability does go on cooldown for a time. Once it comes back up, you can replace both sigils and do it all again. We can't wait to see what you guys are able to come up with in combining these class abilities to make them the most effective for you and your team. And we're really excited for the stress test to happen on Saturday, December 18th. If you haven't signed up already to get guaranteed access, go to the link to our Patreon down below in the description. Or if you'd rather wait and try your hand at a chance for access, you can sign up for our newsletter on our website, and keys will be going out the day of the stress test. We can't wait to see you all there, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow.